An extraordinary car chase got underway in the genteel streets of Saratoga Springs. Somehow you ended up here.
Right. He pulled in, came in the other entrance, pulled over here, and for some reason stopped.
Did you say anything to him? Did he say anything to you here?
I was screaming at him, probably things that I shouldn't be saying on TV, and trying to get him to come out of the van.
That sounds dangerous. Trying to get him to
Dude's a badass.
I didn't want to get out of the car first and have him pull away and then lose him. I wanted to stay right behind him the whole time.
Sure enough, the man took off again with Art on his tail. But just a few blocks later, police pulled the van over. Did they draw guns on him?
No, they didn't. He got out. He was very casual.
Gun show.
What did I do wrong? Really played it down.
Officers smelled alcohol in the man's breath and arrested him on suspicion of driving
Drunky.
intoxicated. They searched the van and made a chilling discovery. Former chief of the Saratoga Springs Police Department, Ed Moore.
There were 2 slip knots ready to go.
Slippy.
Laid out in that van that you could cover somebody with once you got them under your control. There was also some antihistamines that could cause drowsiness that were
Druggy.
and a syringe.
Did you believe that syringe
Ad-libs.
was going to use that on Lindsay to sedate her?
We certainly had to take that into account as a possibility. I think had her coaches not been in the lot and he got her into his van,
The hell was
she'd still
that?
be a missing person today.
Lindsay Ferguson knows just how lucky she was that evening. At what point did you realize how serious
Fergie.
this actually could have been? I think.
Yo, why the hoes got a Karen haircut though?
I knew it was serious, like he was trying to abduct me, but I didn't think about all of the well, what could have happened.
Investigators in Saratoga Springs worked the phones, reached out to police departments in the surrounding area, looking for more information on Lindsay's attacker. How did you hear that he had been involved in other incidents with women?
Ultimately, when we reached out to Waterbury Police, it was like we hit the jackpot.
That's because
Jackpot.
the man was well known to Waterbury Police. The man who tried to abduct Lindsay Ferguson was none other
Come
than
on, son.
John Regan. Waterbury Police told Saratoga Springs investigators that Regan was out on bond awaiting trial in the 2 cases involving.
Bro, what are you doing?
And they actually sent a couple investigators up to our department to start sharing information with us because they were working on the Donna Palumbo case at the time, and they had another active case that they were working on.
Wow. The effort that went into stopping him was really incredible. By the coaches on the phone.
Damn, the quality of the
just
my camera is not that good right now. Not sure why.
No, they stopped that guy.
Bruh,
from
pretty
kidnapping
horrible.
her by themselves, single-handedly.
About to do a white, see if it works.
Regan was in town to work on a house owned by a relative. The house appeared to be empty.
We found that house buttoned up nice and tight. All the shades were drawn. You could easily pull in off of the street and go right to the back entrance.
Nah, the wipe didn't work.
People around you, and had he kidnapped Lindsay and was successful, we surmised that was one of the spots that he may have taken her to.
This is a true Halloween horror story.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's a creeper story. Dude's a creep.
Visit to Saratoga in the name of John Regan.
The news of Regan's new arrest hit his hometown like a bomb.
You think?
Says a lot more people in Waterbury were finally ready to accept the facts about John Regan and the truth of Donna's account.
Now those same people that were for the last year saying that they just had an affair, now the pendulum swung the other way.
Alright, man, I gotta switch it up because the quality's pretty bad.
John Regan pleaded guilty to the attempted kidnapping and unlawful imprisonment of Lindsay Ferguson. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison. Later that year, he appeared in a Waterbury courtroom to face the charges in Connecticut.
I apologize for switching the camera angles, but I don't know, it was shitty as quality before. Let's see if this works.
The kidnapping of Donna and the unlawful restraint and stalking of his coworker.
We were told that because of the complications in the case, that the best we could hope for was 15 years. And I wasn't happy with that.
At sentencing, Donna came face to face with John Regan. In her statement before the court, she called him calculating, dangerous, and so she prayed he would never have the opportunity to harm another person.
John's
Her husband
badass.
wasn't as composed.
John Palumbo got up and he walked to the edge of the thing and he said, "Look at me!"
Whoa.
He just roared. Like a lion, he just roared. And he just filled the whole courtroom up. And so now he's talking to his friend. "Look at me."
Wow.
And he wouldn't look. And he started yelling at him and calling him names. "You're a coward."
John's a
And it was
weirdo.
like, wow, it was like one of the most intense things I've ever seen.
Did the judge say
I
everyone?
didn't say anything. It's
Nothing.
like,
You let him go?
Let him roar. And he roared. And it was so intense. Is the way you just jumped is the way everyone in the courtroom jumped.
Regan was sentenced to 15 years in the Connecticut
Should've got
cases
more.
to be served concurrently with the Saratoga Springs term. Donna Palumbo's story seemed to be over. So why was she back in the courtroom years later, facing John Regan once again?
Coming up, a sickening surprise.
Infuriating.
It was unbelievable. I had never heard of this before.
And a moment nearly 30 years in the making.
Did it give you chills?
I was trembling. It was really intense.
Dateline lit.